The moment of truth. Just what did Ultimate Weapons rate as the #1 gun for close quarter battle?
Understand, there are very few weapons that are going to be better than a good controllable full auto 45 ACP machine gun.
It's truly remarkable.
It throws a big slug, you hit someone, it's going to knock them down.
This new kid on the block has caused a sensation since it was launched in 2008. It's a compact submachine gun that fires a big 45 caliber round. But you can call it Kriss.
I saw the first Kriss prototype, and it looked like something out of Star Wars.
The primary use for this type of a firearm is law enforcement, close quarters combat, room clearing.
You can get into a room, you can maneuver without sticking your barrel around a corner. The whole weapon is there. When you go around that corner, you're ready to use it.
The Kriss may be small in stature.
The submachine gun uses a 5.5-inch barrel and weighs about 6 pounds.
But thanks to the round it shoots, it's big on stopping power.
The Kriss shoots a 45 caliber ACP. It's a real person stopper.
In close quarters battle, we're really looking at targets anywhere between 25 and 50 meters. The 45 cal round is very lethal at that range.
It's a real knock 'em down round as compared to some of the lighter, even faster bullets.
There are other firearms in the market that shoot a 9mm caliber. That round is effective, but does not nearly have the knockdown power as the 45 cal.
Avoiding the huge recoil and muzzle climb you normally get with such a big round meant the Kriss needed a revolutionary new design.
It uses the Super V operating mechanism, which is a recoil reduction operating mechanism. At the time the round is fired, the gases blow back the bolt in a linear fashion, but then the bolt actually diverts down into the lower receiver, pushing the energy away from the shooter instead of back into the shooter's shoulder.
And that, of course, eliminates barrel rise, which is a good thing. It helps the shooter maintain vision of his target.
And again, anytime you can keep the gun on target, it's going to be more accurate when you're engaged in full auto fire, which has a tendency to bring the muzzle up. This keeps the muzzle down, so you stay on target, you don't miss, and there you go.
You can get consecutive shots on target consistently.
As if that wasn't enough, the Kriss combines this accuracy with an awe-inspiring rate of fire.
We've shot this as high as 1,500 rounds a minute. We've tailored it back to 1,100 rounds a minute.
Firing big rounds at these incredible rates places huge demands on the machinery, so the designers looked to a world-famous predecessor.
The theology behind the firearm was more Kalashnikov thinking. Big parts, easy to clean, easy to maintain, high level of reliability.
The Kriss is special now to qualify as an ultimate weapon simply because of its reliability. When you break it down, you don't need any tools. 2 pins and you get your major assemblies out there, 2 more pins that can be removed, and you're ready to clean the entire weapon.
You have a lightweight, compact 45 submachine gun that's very easy to keep on target. It's really an enjoyable experience, and I would say it's one of my favorite weapons that I've ever fired, and is really perfectly suited for close quarters battle.
Kriss is on the cutting edge because of how it shows what can be done in the firearms field. If you take a look at most of the firearms that are being developed today, they follow a very predictable form, fit, and function rule. Kriss has broken that rule to its advantage.
It's reliable, lightweight, accurate, and deadly. The Kriss Super V submachine gun is a real showstopper in every sense of the word.
Why not listen to the teams, ask them what they need to do, and then provide them a tool that allows them to do it more effectively, more efficiently, and more accurately than before. That's why the Kriss is an ultimate weapon.
Small but perfectly formed, we rated the Kriss as our ultimate weapon for close quarter battle. But maybe you don't agree. It's time for you to have your say. Log on to the Military Channel website now to tell us which weapon you think should come out on top.